So we have all the jars, all of the trimmings. You want Thai food? I don't really want to go into detail, but there was just a whole lot of drama. Welcome home. Welcome back to my channel. So I am going to be vlogging this week. It is actually Wednesday today, so I'm not like starting at the beginning of the week or anything, but I do have some things planned and I thought it'd be fun to vlog it. I'm trying to get better at vlogging and vlog more. I struggle with it a lot because I will like start the vlog and then I just kind of like forget that I'm even supposed to be vlogging. I'm trying to get better at it, so bear with me. But yeah, so today's Wednesday. I think I'm gonna go grocery shopping right now. I have no food because I just got back from a road trip and I like tried to eat everything before I left, so I literally have no food right now. I'm going to the beach with my best friend today, and we have some other things planned as well, so it should be fun. And then also this weekend, James and I are going up north to Morro Bay, which is like Central Coast, California, to visit his mom and stepdad, who actually don't live in Morro Bay. We're like meeting halfway, so that should be fun. And then yeah, I'm just gonna show you everything else that I do, and we will see where the week takes us. Okay, so this is a pretty small grocery haul. I actually do have to get like a lot more things, but my friend's coming over soon because we're leaving for the beach. So I didn't have time to do like an actual grocery shop. This is basically just for like today. So I got a bunch of fruit. I got raspberries, blackberries, and strawberries. If you've seen my recent like what I eat in a day videos, I've been literally having like parfait, yogurt, granola, fruit bowls like every single morning. So I got some more fruit. I also got some yogurt. I love the organic cashew milk yogurt that doesn't have it's unsweetened and it's plain. Yeah, I really prefer the unsweetened plain yogurt because I like to put honey on my yogurt bowls instead. A lot of people have talked about, like mentioned that honey isn't vegan. I know it's not vegan technically, but I just like don't really have an ethical issue with eating it, especially because I buy like local and raw organic honey. So that's just my take on it. I do know that it's not vegan though, so I get it. I also got some granola for that. And then for today, since I'm going to the beach, I got some of this vegan, just like avocado sushi. Obviously it's just like this, you know, it's literally just avocado roll. I've been craving sushi recently, so I'm just gonna have this like while I'm at the beach. I also got one of these kombuchas for the beach, and then I just got some of this, I've never tried these before, but they're like these vegan cheddar cassava root chips, or cassava, I don't really know how you say them. I don't know, I'm excited to try them. So that's basically like my beach food. I know that I'm getting dinner tonight with my friend, so I didn't want to like bring too much food to the beach because we'll probably end up eating a lot for dinner. And I'm just gonna make a granola bowl right now before she gets here, so that will be my breakfast. Okay, I forgot that I left my honey in the fridge because I was afraid the ants would get to it while I was gone, so it's like way too hard to pour over it, so I just like put a little bit of peanut butter in here. So anyways, that's fine. That's my breakfast. I guess I'll just give you guys a little update while I eat this. So my friend and I are gonna go to the beach, like I said, and we're gonna go to our favorite Thai restaurant, which is actually like right down the street from where my parents used to live, which is actually close to my friend's house as well. So we're gonna go there tonight, which I'm so excited about. I don't know, I've just been craving it like every single day. Nothing else sounds good. So I'm really excited. And then we're also gonna watch Big Little Lies. I started watching that show, I think like 2 weeks ago. I finished the whole first season in like 2 days, was obsessed. And then went to Colorado and didn't watch it there. So we're gonna start season 2 tonight, even though my friend's already seen it. Also, housing situation. I'm obviously still in the same place, but we did end up getting a new roommate. I don't really want to go into detail, but there was just a whole lot of drama. We've had the like core 3 people. This is a 4-bedroom house, so there's supposed to be 4 people. Initially we had 4 girls, myself included. And then there's just like the one room that has just been rotating people. So this is the 3rd roommate we've had in that room, but the 3 rest of us have been like the core people who have been here the whole time. So we have a new roommate, which is exciting. I think just like moving out, especially for the first time, this isn't like exactly my first time moving out because technically when I traveled, I was living in 2 different places in Sydney, and then also I lived in New Zealand, but it was still like temporary. Like I knew I wasn't gonna live there forever, which I'm not gonna live here forever either, but I was also living with my boyfriend at the time, which is different than living with roommates. And so this was like my first time moving out by myself with roommates. I don't even know how I didn't realize Oliver was like freaking out behind me this whole time. Yeah, it's definitely a learning experience. A lot of people have asked me like, how do you find roommates? I did know one of the girls prior to moving in with everyone, So it was kind of like a mutual friend thing. The rest of the girls, like, we all knew each other through this one person. But a lot of people move out and move in with people that they've never met before. It's really hard to tell what a person's gonna be like before you move in with them, because living with someone is so different than like just knowing them, if that makes sense. You definitely, like, you're living with them. I don't know, it's just totally different. Like, all of their habits and like everything they do, you see and you experience, and you're literally like living with it. I definitely recommend like checking out like different Facebook groups for housing and accommodation in your area that you're trying to move to, and then definitely like meeting up with the people beforehand, doing like a FaceTime or a Zoom call because of COVID, obviously, to try to get to know them a little bit, and definitely ask questions like, are you clean? Are you crazy clean? Are you like more chill? Do you drink a lot? You want like those kind of like social things and like drinking and stuff to definitely match up, because if you're not really into partying and the person moving in or the people you're moving in with are crazy into partying, it's probably not going to work out. Or vice versa, obviously, like if you like drinking and the other people are like weird about it, it's not going to work out. Just like a whole bunch of questions, definitely like, what are your habits? Like, do you work full time? What's your kind of work schedule? So you can kind of figure out like when they'll be home, when they won't be. And I don't know, there's just a lot of questions, and it's definitely a learning experience for sure. Like, I don't think anyone's first living situation is ever 100% perfect. Most people's living situations are never 100% perfect. Literally everybody that I know that like lives with people, there's always issues, whether or not they're minor or major, but there's just always going to be problems, and that's fine. Like, even when you live with your family, you know, like growing up, there's issues.
Play with my string. Oh. God.
One at a time. One at a time.
My toxic trait is going after I drink anything. You want Thai food? You do. And then can I get that with white rice? And then I'm gonna get another veggie yellow curry with a side of brown rice.
At 25 minutes.
Awesome, thank you.
Me and Sienna literally watched the entire season 2 of Big Little Lies last night, from start to finish, all 6 or 7 episodes, I forget. Anyways, I decided today that I'm gonna propagate my plants. I have a bunch of empty bottles and like jars and stuff, obviously, as you can see. So, oh my gosh, I actually totally forgot I have more. Hold on. Okay, I forgot about these ones. So, let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have 8, or what? I have 9 jars slash little containers to put my propagated plants in, or like my cuttings. I think for these 2, I'm gonna do succulents. So I'm gonna add some soil and just do some like a little cutting of some succulents that I have, but the rest of these will be like my actual plants. But I need to clean these out first. Obviously, this has like coffee residue, these Coca-Cola, so I might take the labels off and wash all of these out, and then I will show you how I'm gonna propagate my plant. All right, so I have rinsed all of them out, washed them out, took the labels off of them, except for, I don't think these ones come off, they're like painted on or something, I don't know. Anyways, so I'm obviously gonna fill them with water, and then, except for these 2, I need to get some soil, so those are for the succulents, and then I'm gonna show you the plants I'm gonna propagate and how I cut them. Okay, so I have my Swiss cheese plant right here. It's so beautiful. It's one of my favorite house plants. So not every single plant can be propagated. You can't just like cut a piece off of any plant and like it'll magically start growing. I think the easiest plants to propagate are pothos plants. They are like the easiest. I have so many everywhere and they grow so fast that I just like buy one and then I just like keep propagating off of that one, and they just explode. So these ones are also very, very simple. They're very similar, and the way that you want to cut them is, okay, here's an example. So you want to make sure that the branch has at least one little like knob like that on it. As you can see, there's one up here and there's more up here. There's more leaves growing like all along this. So if I were to cut it like right there, that would be a really good place, or even here with this knob, because you want, those knobs are gonna be where the roots come out in the jar that you put it in with the water. So I'm probably gonna cut this one, like I said, like right there, and I'm gonna put that one in a jar. So this is my cutting. I don't know if it's focused. So I'm gonna stick this entire thing in one of the jars, but I'm gonna get all my propagated plants first, and then I'm gonna assemble them all together. Okay, I'm actually gonna do 2 of these because I have so many jars. Plus this one's vining out a lot and I don't really want it to grow. Like, I want it to grow obviously, but I kind of want it to keep it a little bit contained. So I might just do this one right here. So there's my other cutting. So I got 2 of these ones. Okay, I actually do not remember what this plant is called, and I remember I didn't even think that I could propagate it. I just tried and it grew so well. So I'm gonna propagate this one. I think I'm gonna do 2 of these. It does have a lot of dead things on it. I really need to clean her up a little bit, and I'm trying to find like a good place to cut. Maybe down here. Okay, I found one. Okay, so I actually think these ones are so easy because like, you look how many knobs this one has. So all of those are places where the root can come out. Actually, I kind of like didn't realize that, but I'm gonna cut another one of these. This one's very long and it kind of needed help, so I'm gonna try to resuscitate this one, and then I'm gonna cut another one of these. Okay, so in my bathroom, I actually have this propagated plant that just absolutely exploded. I took a little clipping from my mom's house, and this is actually called Creeping Charlie, I think. So this thing just is crazy. Like, it's grown so fast. I've just been like continuously taking little pieces off and propagating from this plant because it's getting like so big. So I'm gonna cut one from there, and then I'm gonna do a pothos, and then I'm gonna try to do a monstera, which I have tried to do before and it didn't work, so I'm gonna give it another go and hopefully, cross my fingers, hopefully it works. Okay, so I watched a video, like a YouTube video, and there needs to be an aerial root, so you have to cut below the aerial root. And since my monstera is not very mature, it's like still pretty young, there's not a whole lot of like leaves, whatever, it's not very huge. So there's not a whole lot of options, but I did find that one right there. So I'm gonna cut right below it, and that is an aerial root, and that is where a root should grow out of. There's also this one right here, but yeah, I'm gonna cut like right there, I think. I hope this works, I'm scared. Okay, so I actually found another what do you call this, a glass in the recycling bin, and then another empty glass. This was a salsa jar that I think I'm gonna do a succulent in. So we have all the jars, all the trimmings. For succulents, I have this little guy, which these are my favorite succulents in the world. I actually have, I don't remember what they're called. I just call them like the zebra succulents because they're striped. I also have this tiny, teeny tiny little one. Also don't know what it's called. And then I have another one that I also don't know what it's called. This one will go in the salsa jar because he's pretty big. Got a monstera. I cut another pothos. I think that's what this is, right? Or a philodendron. No, it's pothos. As much as I love houseplants, I actually am not that well versed in the different varieties or like their names and stuff. But anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna get into it. Okay, so I have all of my jars filled up with water. I'm gonna do the succulents last. I guess the only thing, like the only other tip I have is that you wanna make sure that the nodes that you do have are submerged underwater because those are gonna be the roots. So I just kinda wanna figure out, well, my monstera is gonna have to go in one of the bigger ones. Will it fit in here? Let's squeeze it in. Oh my god, I really hope this works. If I could propagate monsteras, I'd be so beyond stoked. I don't know if you can see, but the nodes are fully submerged underwater, which is basically what you want. So fingers crossed for this one. I'm like 99% sure the other ones are gonna work out because I've already done all of these before successfully. This is my other bigger one. I think I'm gonna do it in one of the tall jars. Should I? The hardest part is just figuring out where you want to put them. Okay, yep. That actually works really well. Okay, we got that one. But I have so many propagated plants that I actually need to like plant in pots. I'll probably give some to James because I've been trying to like slowly fill his room with houseplants, which he actually appreciates. He does really like them, and I just like don't even have room for all of these. I literally like have so many that I don't even know where I'm gonna put all of them, but I'm just trying to grow more plants because like why not? If you can make more with what you got, why wouldn't you? I'm scared about this growing because I feel like I didn't cut it right, but this grows so easily that I think it'll be okay. I'm hoping. I don't really know how I got into houseplants. I just really love the look and feel of like being surrounded by plants and like feeling like I live in a little jungle of my own. Okay, we got two more. This is gonna have to go in here because it needs to be in the shallower one. Oh, this is so cute. This is like a recycled, one of those like air freshener things where you put like the scented sticks in. So I had to rinse it out well because it had like that weird scent stuff. It's probably like super unnatural. And I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, look how cute they are. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with all of these or where the hell I'm gonna put them. Surround my entire bathroom with plants because I get so much light because I have a, what do you call that? A skylight. There we go. I did all of them. Maybe I'll update you guys in like a future vlog and show you how they're all doing. Oh my god, I totally forgot to do the succulents. What am I saying? Okay, so they all look pretty good. Obviously, you have to keep topping up the water because it just naturally evaporates. And if the water starts to get dirty, which usually mine don't really get dirty, but if they do, if you notice there's like stuff growing in there, you have to change the water. And then you can repot them, I think, when the roots are like maybe 2 to 4 inches long. But definitely look that up, don't take my word for it. Okay, so I put some rocks in the little succulent things just to help them kind of like be stable, I guess, and their roots can get more water. So I put this little guy in here. I think this one is so cute. I actually just realized that I got his father from Ikea, and it's called a Haworthia, I think. Sorry if I said that wrong. And yeah, those are my little succulents. So I'm all done with the propagating, and I will let you know how it goes in one of my future videos.